About the last 5 to 6 weeks, I've seen Ray J talking about his declining health. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I actually did not believe it. I thought that Ray J is just a liar. He would do anything to go viral. This is another one of his stunts so that he can go viral on Twitch because he would do anything for attention. This is exactly what I thought until I heard his mother mention this.
So man, Ray J, legend. Trap file. We back. Big head preach. Just speaking facts. Hope nothing don't happen to Ray J, man. What y'all think? It's been a lot out about him, about his health. He been posting stuff every other day about his health. Yeah, legend, man. The game need Ray J. Like, there's a lot of stuff with his name, but yeah, I'm gonna get back to that. Make sure y'all subscribe. It's easy. Let's get back to it. Watch it to the end. Watch what his mom say. Husband and I flew to Vegas, only to find my son in emergency with severe chest pains. He was like 50. And could barely move. Tucked in a hoodie, wrapped up because he was cold. And of course, it was too early in the morning, I guess, because no doctors had been around, but I have to say the nurses were great. So the next day, they did an angiogram. And the angiogram... It was real. We'll never hear from Ray J mom. Ray J mom. I think this is my first time ever seeing it. You know what I mean? Indicated that he had a serious heart disease, was when blood was pumping 15 to 20%. Blood flow was 15 to 20% to his heart. When I heard his mother mention it, I knew that the problems that he was having were real, okay? It's a real thing. It's nothing to play with. Ray J is not like the youngest guy in the world, but he's definitely not the oldest person. And, really my heart just went out to him because cardiomyopathy is something nothing to play with. And obviously his heart is pumping blood at 10 to 15% of the rate that it should be. And that's the really bad ejection rate. Almost had a heart attack. And the things about cardiomyopathy is that obviously some heart diseases you can get through genetics or inherited. But in this case, it's induced. And people who abuse drugs or drink too much, they produce or induce diseases into their life that are altering as you get older, all right? And I think for black men, we have to realize one thing.
You think because you're young and nothing's wrong with you right now and that you're in good health, that's always going to be that way. You see, the check always comes due though. You can't abuse stuff like that and not think it's going to be consequences later. It's true. That check mostly comes due in your 40s and 50s. Life expectancy is about 77, 78, depending on who you ask. But remember, your 40s and 50s when your body starts failing you. So you're going to see a lot of people that are going to start dropping dead. A lot of black men especially. We don't take care of our health. Then all of a sudden we get to our 50s, have a massive heart attack. People are like, I wonder why. It's from years of neglecting your health. Your health is your most important thing. And most of y'all think you're in good health when it's really just youth on your side. That's all it is. You're just a young guy who doesn't have really any health problems. But see, the thing about your decisions, they always compound over time. If you work out and take care of yourself, then you get to the 40s and 50s, you'll be all good. But if you're 20, 30 right now, you're neglecting yourself, those problems will just... taking care of yourself, we so caught up in taking care of others, we forget about ourselves, man. It's get worse as you get older. If you're abusing your body right now, drugs, alcohol every day, not working out, that check will come due. It's not a matter of if, it's just when. And if you want to end up like Ray J, keep living the way that you want to live. I'm just the messenger. Kill the fantasy, build the dream, shatter delusions.
The reason why I wanted to play this is because most of us don't think about mortality. It's something that as we're living and enjoying life, we want to get away from it. I think that everybody knows that we got to go one day, but nobody thinks about when that day will come. And in the case,
I tell my kids, just remember me. Real men want to be remembered, man.
of Ray J, somebody who is supremely successful, comes from a successful family. His sister is Brandy. You know, he's been hanging around all of the models, the other athletes, just the access is mind blowing. I mean, I think none of us could have experienced that. And to be honest, I don't know what I would do if I grew up and I knew the folks that Ray J did. Whitney Houston, Amber Rose, so many attractive models, you know, being on yachts, hanging out, enjoying life. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would have been using. I don't know what I've been drinking. So I can't really blame or look down on him or some of the choices that he's made. I will say that though, as being black men, we have to really understand the effects of our
Ray J
decisions
knew what
and
he
the
was
reasons
doing.
why.
Snippy, yippy, whippy, whippy, puffy, puffy, with puffy, puffy. You know what I mean? I don't think I don't know, Ray J dude, he is the type of boy that's looking for a little bit of sympathy, but that's no head. Like, you know what I mean? Look, we all live it up, have our good times. When the bad times come, just pray for Ray J. Like, that's all we could do. Like, is just make sure,
Is
you
because
know, like
once we
everybody
get
else,
like
pray for
older,
him.
and
Hope
many
they
of
ended
us
up
are
well.
probably going to end up being like unmarried, no wife, maybe you don't have kids. Nobody comes to see about you when you're down and out and broke
Nobody
down.
coming to
And this
save
is
Ray
a
J.
scary reality for somebody like myself who's unmarried, no kids, no wife at the point of my life, and you know, you know, my parents are old, and so when you think about who's going to come and help you, and you're stuck with cardiomyopathy, and your mother is old, and once you lose your mother and your
Nobody wasn't
grandmother
there
and
by Ray
your
J's
siblings,
side.
the
That's
world
crazy, man. I went to the comments, man. Ray J a legend. Nobody ain't show up for him. That's crazy. As many people as Ray J showed up for, if he quits doing dumb, his body will rejuvenate, but he would keep drinking and drugs, he's gonna die. Dang, that's the first comment. Money can't buy health. The thing that often comes with these habits-induced diseases is that once you stop doing what you're doing, your health can drastically improve. I drank for years heavy and it took my liver down through there. It was only after I quit that I learned I had liver disease. I would be in way worse shit if I kept ignoring. But yeah, my advice to young people is take care of your health seriously. Cut back on foods and substances. You know how there are too many young people. Yeah, man, but people know, but they put it in front of you, and it's hard to make tough choices. Discipline, self-control, patience. I tell men all the time that's your superpower. Discipline, self-control, patience. Am I speaking facts? Oh no, man. Pray for Ray J. Like this Ray J. This is past catching up to him. We should be all have sympathy